Hello, and welcome to the corner of the house where I'm allowed to keep my things. My name is Joe, and today I've got the pro wrestling loot for January of 2023. Pro wrestling loot, the kind of obscure subscription box, wrestling subscription box. It's $25 a month. You get an autograph, sometimes a t-shirt, sometimes a little figure, sometimes a card, sometimes a print. You just never know with this box. And a lot of times it's kind of generic. But they have put quite a few things in here that have been kind of fun and interesting and cool. So let's see what we got this month. T-shirt right on top. We got Beautiful Bobby Eaton. It's not a bad shirt. So feels kind of weird. I mean, it's soft, but there's some kind of maybe film on it or something. I don't know. Feels a little strange. It's pretty cool. It's kind of got like an old school look to it, like like it might be a T-shirt from the 80s or 90s or something. Yeah, actually, it's an actual wrestler. It doesn't just have a generic move or something on it, like Brainbuster or Chinlock. Although I would love a shirt that just says Chinlock or roll up pin, the most devastating the most devastating move in wrestling, something like that. But this is cool. I like this. Not bad at all. It's a nice soft t-shirt. Is that a Gildan? Oh yeah, it's a Gildan. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Wow. Interesting. I have seen something very interesting in here, but first we'll go with the pin. It's Mean Gene Okerlund. Very cool. I'm happy to have a pin of Mean Gene. I think we got one of the pint-sized All-Stars, one of the little figures of Mean Gene a few months ago. He was an announcer at the WWE for... Was he in WCW too? He was, wasn't he? In the 90s during, I think he was. But I grew up with Mean Gene. He's fantastic. He's funny. Great interviewer. Yeah, died a few years ago. Very cool dude. Got a little spot up here for him. There we go. Not quite fitting. There we go. Pretty cool. Now, got something I really dig, and I'm kind of surprised it's in here, but it is. We have... Look at that. This is one of the... what were they? They were retros. They were back in the early 90s. What were they called? Superstars? I don't remember what they were called. These are the action figures. I grew up with LGN, but these came out when I was 10 or 11, 12 years old, something like that. And they started making retros a few years ago. They came in this packaging, the whole 9 yards. And not but a few months ago, they put out a 4-pack of these the Mattel store, and this is one of those 4 out of that pack. It was Cowboy Bob Orton, Roddy Piper, Mr. T, and Mean Gene. And yeah, this is I mean, if you were going to buy this, it's $10-15, something like that at least. And I love action figures. You probably don't see them, but I've got hundreds sitting right here, literally hundreds, and then hundreds more in storage. But Cowboy Bob, that's pretty cool. I'm curious to see if maybe there's a cheat sheet that tells us maybe other people got other ones. Sorry, I hit the mic. Roddy Piper, Mr. T, and Gene Okerlund, or if it's just Cowboy Bob. But because I'd love to have Cowboy Bob and Mr. T. And, well, Mr. T too, but I'd love to have Cowboy Bob and Roddy Piper together. That'd be cool. Very cool. I like this. Surprised? and delighted. Surprised and delighted. Hey, we've got... oh, and tell me below if you get something different and you got a pro wrestling loot, you got a different figure. Tell me. Be sure to tell me. I'm curious. We got another Super Lucha Cats comic book. We got issue number 1 a few months back. Lucha Cat, Super Lucha Cats. I did not read it. I will admit. But if they're gonna keep sending them to us, I might as well check it out and see what we're working with here. If this is a good comic or not. It is in English. The only reason I asked is because we got the Spanish here. But yeah, very cool. I like comics. I'm sure this and the action figures probably kind of polarizing. Not everybody collects them, but for me, this is interesting. If nothing else, it's interesting to have and interesting to keep. Let's see. The only thing left is an autograph. All right. Let's see what we got. Luigi Primo, he make it the pizza. He drew a little pizza there. I like that. All I know about him is he's been... I know a little bit. He was on Dynamite and got kicked in the face by Ethan Page, I think. It was hilarious. He's on Twitter. Chris Jericho had him out during an episode of Dynamite at one point, I do believe. And I know mostly from Twitter from people constantly calling him, and I hate to be controversial, but anti-vax, and him constantly saying stuff like, no, I don't, I like it to vax, or whatever he says. It's funny that he has to defend himself on there like that, but as a wrestler, But, okay. Interesting. He's pretty new. Maybe we'll see more of him. I don't know how much longevity this gimmick has. But he make it a pizza. He make it a pizza. It's a Luigi Primo. I like the little pizza he drew. That's a nice touch. So, not like the most sought after autograph, but certainly one that gives me a smile. It's pretty cool. We got a cheat sheet. Let's see. January 2023 Mystery Wrestling box. All this for under $25, which, you know what? Definitely worth it this month. I will say that. Signed 8x10 photo, wrestling star Luigi Primo. Wrestling shirt, Bobby Eaton. Wrestling comic book, Lucha Cats #2. Lapel pin, Gene Okerlund. And a WWE Wrestling figure, Series 1 figure. Who did you receive? So yes, you could have gotten one of the other figures. You could have gotten a Gene Okerlund pin and a Gene Okerlund action figure in the same box. I think I'd rather, if I had to pick one, I'd pick Piper. I have his autograph up there. I'm a big Piper fan. But it's any of them are cool. That's actually knocked this box up a notch for me in terms of value. So we got a T-shirt. My favorite thing out of the box is the action figure. I love action figures. But yeah, you'd say, what if you $10 for the autograph? Maybe, yeah. At least $10 for the T-shirt. Actually, yeah, if the $25 for all this, it's definitely worth it this month. I was actually a little nervous. I don't know why. I did not have great expectations for this box, but it did exceed them for me. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. But that's it. That's the whole box. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you are having a very good day. I've got Pro Wrestling Crate probably coming up a week or so when they send it. Maybe a week and a half. I think they mail them out on the 20th. So I'll be doing a video on that if you're curious and want to tune in. I hope you have a great day. I think I said that, but I'll say it again. Hope you have a great week. I hope to see you again. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, tell me if you got a different figure, whatever, and thoughts, opinions, whatever. Whatever, I'm curious to hear. But thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you next time.